Hello everyone and welcome to another exciting episode of Everything Star Wars. And today we're going to talk about Star Wars is not dropping a trailer in the Super Bowl. How come? And why are they dropping this trailer? We're going to find that out next. If you're here for the first time, make sure you hit that subscribe button, that notification bell, so I can continue to give you everything Star Wars. I'm Rob. I'm here and you're there, and I'm glad you're there. So let's get into it. Why are they not dropping the trailer at the Super Bowl? This was kind of odd, and for me it's disappointing. And so we're going to talk about, it's an article from Epic Stream as to why wouldn't they do it, and then we'll discuss it. Star Wars fans might be hoping to see the first teaser for Star Wars Episode 9 this February during the NFL's big Super Bowl match. However, it seems like the trailer won't make its way at all. That just blows. The news might disappoint the Star Wars fan base, but according to a new post running on Reddit, Pepsi has taken all the available slots for this year's Super Bowl game, despite the rumors that Disney and Lucasfilm were negotiating with the NFL for 3 slots at the Super Bowl at a minimum of $5.1 million each. Word has it that Pepsi swooped in, taking the slots that the Mickey Mouse had prepared for his teaser for Star Wars Episode 9. Apparently, Lucasfilm missed the deadline for submitting the footage for the Super Bowl, and so CBS decided to let Pepsi take the studio's place. The Episode 9 teaser's reservations were claimed void by Pepsi as they want those slots. Pepsi has claimed that they took the slots on the void on the grounds that Disney has submitted no footage. The footage was supposed to be in before January 19th of 2019. Pepsi has other reserved slots at the event, although unclear how many because my friend could not get another look at the schedule. Pepsi really wants the slots, the Reddit user said. A little confusing there, it was wrote a little poorly, so why wouldn't they have submitted? Is it because of the money, or is it because it's too early? Let's get into that. Now, Solo, which was a unique case, as it was a first modern Star Wars movie released in the summer. So by that time of last year's Super Bowl rolled around, Disney had a grand total of 3 months to put together a marketing campaign. So the spinoff almost needed a big game spot to raise awareness. But in contrast, Episode 9 won't hit theaters until December, more than 10 months after the Super Bowl is played. Star Wars fans are eager to learn what they can about the movie, but there is no incentive for Lucasfilm to release something now. Additionally, the movie is currently still in production and won't wrap until February. In all likelihood, the studio would prefer to wait until filming is complete before they begin promoting it. Disney and Lucasfilm aren't ready to unveil the footage just yet, and even if they are, they don't need to spend the big money that it costs to add a spot during the Super Bowl in order to bring attention to a Star Wars movie. According to a new report, Disney won't be showcasing a trailer for Episode 9 during the Super Bowl, despite the fact that they aired one for Solo last year. The key difference between Solo and Episode 9 is the time. So the question now becomes, when will we see a Star Wars Episode 9 trailer? Odds are they're going to make us wait until Star Wars Celebration in Chicago in April. That's what they did with The Last Jedi, and it makes more business sense. It's their event, and there won't be so many other distractions. Plus, it's a little bit closer to the release date, not to mention that we haven't even learned the movie's official title yet, and it's likely that they will want to make that their own reveal. Disney also has movies such as Dumbo, Aladdin, The Lion King, and Toy Story 4 that they could choose to promote during the Super Bowl, all of which could benefit more from a spot during the game than Star Wars might. Barring any surprises, don't expect to see Finn, Rey, Poe, or Kylo Ren stealing any spotlight from Tom Brady this year. Star Wars Episode 9 is not set to release in theaters till December 20th. So there you have it, ladies and gentlemen, as to why Disney is not going to release the trailer or the title for the Super Bowl for Episode 9. So let's get into that a little bit, shall we? In my opinion, I was very disappointed because I felt like, well, listen, normally we get a movie in December and Solo came out in May. And we all know how The Last Jedi has affected everybody for the entire year. And Solo, the box office, is not direct so much of the movie. It's more of a direct of a boycott because of what The Last Jedi did to the Star Wars fans. It divided the fans like no other Star Wars movie has ever done before. We can all agree to that. We can all agree to people like Ryan Johnson, who I put out a video yesterday, who continues to lie and insult fans and doesn't stop. While Kathleen Kennedy has kind of been low-key. We haven't heard much from Kathleen Kennedy. I think the last time we heard from Kathleen Kennedy was during a trailer release to a new Star Wars game that should be coming out, I believe, is this year. So, it was Vader Immortal. Now, I did a video on that earlier. I don't exactly remember the release date because it was so long ago, but I'll put that in the comment section below so you can check it out. If you haven't checked out Vader Immortal, you can see the video on it. Now, with this all being said, it was $5.1 million. So from a financial point, it makes total sense, right? You got the fans in disarray. Some people are going to boycott it, some people are not. You got a mixed reaction to people, right? Are you going to spend $15 million to get a little attention? Now, it is a big day, and that's why Solo was so important to drop during the Super Bowl, because it was coming out in May. This movie isn't coming out till December. But in April, in Chicago, they'll probably have a panel for Episode 9, and they probably will release the full trailer then and there with the title and everything. It'll be so much big news that everybody will be going crazy. It'll be all over the internet. Every channel you can think of will display it. It's obvious that that's going to happen, and that'll happen in April during Celebration in Chicago. So that week, I can tell you, everybody's going to be glued who's a Star Wars fan, because they're going to want to see at least the trailer drop. People's reactions to the trailer drop. You know I'm going to do one here, without a doubt. How do I feel about all this? Financially, is it a good move by Disney? Yes, especially since they're doing okay with Star Wars. And it makes all the sense in the world. Put it in April, movie releases in December. I was hoping that they would put it out because this game gets a huge rating, and you figured that they would at least drop one of the trailers, one TV spot, one slot. But no, Pepsi bought them all out. Disney decided, we're not going to do it. They changed their mind. I would have thought at least drop one. At least one TV trailer to get people pumped. If not two, preferably two, because you could have put out one during the second quarter, one during the fourth quarter, something like that, one during the first quarter, one during the third quarter, just to get Star Wars fans talking and motivated. I think it would have got us all revved up. I really thought they were going to do it this time. I thought it would have been a good move. They decided not to spend the money. Maybe it's a better move not to spend the money with such fan reaction, but they did have a couple things going, which was the fan film by Star Wars Theory. They did lift the claim. They do have the Clone Wars, the streaming service, the Mandalorian's coming out. So they do got good things coming. This is a huge year for them. We'll see if this is a mistake or not. I think that they should have ran two. My personal opinion. I would have spent 10, not 15. I would have ran two TV trailer slots and got the buzz going. And then at Celebration, I would have dropped the full trailer. It's what I would have thought would have happened, what I would have done had I been Bob Iger. But maybe they just didn't want to spend the money, and they figured, look, we don't have to spend any money. Celebration is going to be big. It's going to be huge. And to drop it then, we have enough time for Episode 9, and the buzz will be all around the place. So it could be a very smart move for them. Again, what I would have done and what they're doing are two different things. I think it is a smart move on their part to save themselves money, but I also thought, I mean, you got the money. What's the big deal if you spend 10? You know? But anyway, you could drop your comments in the comment section down below. What do you think of this? Check out the Vader Immortal video I did. That'll be in the comment section below. Don't forget to like, subscribe, hit that notification bell, and I will see you next time on Everything Star Wars. I'm here, and I hope you will be there. Come back, come join if you're the first time here, and I'll check you next time. Thanks for viewing. Take care, everyone.